Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank my honourable colleague from Vancouver Kingsway for, as ever, a thoughtful and I think really very comprehensive educational view of what S5 offers and what it doesn't. I'm in the same boat as the honourable member. I look forward to the opportunity to plug some of the holes in committee in my capacity as a non-member of the committee summoned for clause by clause. But I do want to press him a little bit, because while the initial evidence is very clear that vaping can help people give up smoking, and therefore the statistics he shared with us are well known, that it could be a very good smoking cessation technique, the long-term health effects are not yet known. I'm wondering if he could share with us if there's any general medical concern about the direction of the long-term health effects. What kinds of health effects? Is there any kind of sense of what the medical community is looking for in terms of epidemiology, or are there lab tests? I'm just curious about that aspect of this new, smoking cessation technique. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Member for Vancouver Kingsway.
Well, I'd like to thank my honourable colleague for her thoughtful and always rigorous question. I don't think very many members do their homework as well as the honourable member from Sandwich Gulf Island. So, she raised an excellent point. When the House Standing Committee on Health studied vaping products in March of 2015, virtually all the expert testimony identified the apparent reduced harm to users of nicotine vaping products compared to users of combustible tobacco cigarettes. However, the experts also voiced concern about whether the reduction in harm for smokers justified the risks of introducing new nicotine product to the market. So most of the testimony that we've heard has to do with the policy considerations that we're struggling with about encouraging in any way ingestion of nicotine. But in terms of the actual epidemiological and health impacts of vaping, I think that we need a lot more research and information on that, and that's something that I'm looking forward to receiving in the committee to help us craft the kind of regulations that we think are necessary for this new product.